Hey, it's Seema. Welcome back. It's been quite a while since I last uploaded a commentary. As some of you know, I went to Japan for quite a while. And reflecting on that trip, I've kind of realized that I've been living the same day on repeat. And so I had to change, and I've been doing a lot lately that I usually don't do. It makes a great deal of difference. See, I wouldn't be exploring as much as I do. Dan made a great video on time moving faster and faster as we become adults, and I think there's a lot to say about that, especially the time we spent in Japan. Felt like way longer than it actually was, and I think it's because we made so many memories. We tried new things every single day, and then when we got back, I realized that I wasn't exactly pursuing new experiences or creating as many memories as I could have. And so I kind of rearranged my life to make that a possibility, really. And so far the results have been phenomenal. I wake up pretty much the same time every day. I go for a morning walk, get a glass of water, which is I used to just wake up and smoke a cig and get some caffeine, but now I do it quite differently. And I kind of make a list of tasks that I've been neglecting, and just crossing those off makes my mental headspace so much easier to deal with. Kind of realized that I think a lot about the things that I should be doing, and beforehand I would kind of neglect them in a way that didn't really end well, so to speak. And yeah, trying out new things and changing my routine as much as I have. I want to make a point about compounding the right decisions. Like, it's something as simple as making sure I eat breakfast around the same time, making sure my nutrition is on point, and also getting my finances in order. Everything that I can do that I know is the right decision, that I would normally, kind of push to the side because the other thing would be more comfortable, was kind of not the way to live, if I'm being honest. To that point, making these small right decisions kind of frees up shame as well. I no longer sit and regret that I should have done something during the day, or that I didn't meet the requirements of whatever task was at hand. And I think implementing all these changes that you should be implementing can benefit you in so many ways. For example, just creating that list of tasks around the house, like things I've been neglecting, made it so that this Tuesday I laid new flooring in the hallway, which, like, it got to a point where as a year had gone on and we just had this subflooring, I kind of didn't care anymore. But man, just doing that task all in one day and kind of realizing that I can make progress like that, which I know I can. It's just creating that evidence of being capable that compounds. It makes other tasks way easier, all the things that I avoid and that I'm actually gonna do something about it. Makes all the difference in the world. Being back, recording a new commentary, which is exactly kind of a thing I've been putting off. It kind of made me realize that I shouldn't be wasting my time. I should be seeing things through. A system that only gets you to 90% of the way done is not enough, You need to be completely done with whatever task you're doing. Otherwise, they will just stack up. And I've become a way more responsible person because of exactly this process of doing what I know I should be doing all the time. It makes me more honest with myself, with other people. I no longer feel shame of admitting that, yeah, I should have done that when I said I did. Which brings me to cigarettes. I made a video a while back on quitting that, and I kind of put it off once we got back from Japan. We brought back like 20 packs of Japan's flavored cigs, and that kind of just kept me hooked. It can't go on like that. I'm 24. Half a year from now, I'll be 25. I want to be able to say that in the middle of my 20s, that I'm making the right decisions in all aspects of my life. It goes for finances, relationships, habits, routine, anything like that. And sure, that's quite ambitious for the next 6 months, but who's there to stop me but myself? And so with me taking college part-time and having so much free time alleviates a lot of pressure to just do things as you plan to, time-wise, schedule-wise. You can always do it a day later, but I kind of set aside time now to where things should be done. Put a deadline on a lot of things. We had this exam we had to hand in like next week, and we finished that Wednesday, which, you know, frees up mental space. I don't have to think about that anymore. Same with the flooring. Seeing that every time I go into the hallway becomes like this testament to me being on the right track, you know. And there's a lot that has to be done around the house, I'm not gonna lie. Me just doing shit like that and sticking to it, you know, makes all the difference. I want to be more consistent with uploads. You know, it's been like, what, 6 weeks, 7 weeks since the last one. I just realized when we were in Japan that I'd rather spend the time enjoying the trip there than worry about uploading and all of that. And so sometimes, even when I break promises to myself, I at least make sure I have a damn good reason for doing so. But yeah, hey, hope all of you have been doing well. I don't expect this video to necessarily do any kind of numbers, but I just had to create something, you know, in the midst of all this newfound knowledge and newfound way of living life. So yeah, nothing too serious. Hope this could be a bit entertaining, but hey, I'm back. Anyways, take care, bye, and thank you.